Join me today as I visit the Turkish embassy in Abuja, Nigeria. So I was going to meet the head of the political office, Mr. Hakan Tok Muzaffar, and we were going to discuss about a few things and how we could collaborate. So I was in a boat trying to get to where I was going to, which is the embassy, on time. When we got here, we're first not allowed to take in our phones, because it's the unsaid rules at every embassy or any embassy. But then, because I was a guest, I was allowed to take in my phone, and that of my photographer as well had to take in his phone, because we didn't want to do too much, and since we know the policy, we just had to use phones instead of camera. And yes, this is me trying to locate my way to Mr. Tok's office. So Turkey is located in both Europe and Asia. So when I met Mr. Tok, I had to ask him some few questions to make him very comfortable with me. I asked him about our food, if he was enjoying the weather, the food, unlike his country, and we exchanged different ideas and similarities, in his country and also in Nigeria here, and how we do things as well. Then we went straight into the major conversation, which was why I was here. So I cannot even give you a feedback on that because it's privacy. But then I want to give a kudos to my photographer for most of the shots he did while we were discussing. Yes. And yes, I know somebody will say, oh, did you tell him? So when I got to Mr. Tok's office, I had to tell him, I had to take permission. Hello, Mr. Tok, I am with a photographer, which I already told you earlier on while coming. He would be taking shots. I hope that is fine. He said yes. All he did was to clear his table for me. So here is where Mr. Tok asked me to taste one of their delicacies.
It's called lokum in Turkey.
Okay.
In English, it's Turkish delight.
Turkish delight. Yeah, this is me having a taste. It was so nice. And yeah. So we just went straight to business, spoke, and yeah, that is it, right? So, I have never really said or spoke about how much journalism I do or how much of writing I do. If you've checked my previous post, you would see me tell you that if you want to learn how to write, please inbox me. Now, why majority of learning how to be a journalist should be learned in school? Sometimes you need someone who will put you through. So journalism or writing is a talent that is meant to be harnessed. Yes. And not only online, as I said. When I mean online and offline, in my former post or in the other posts you see me post, I mean online, which is LinkedIn, where you can get jobs, different online medium where you could get jobs, different sites that allows writers to earn, be it in naira or in dollars, different grants, different workshops, and ultimately you being able to write as a novelist, as a poet, as a writer in general. So that's what all writing is about. And as I said, if you're interested, click the link below or send me a hi for a one-on-one meeting with me or one-on-one training with me. Yeah, so writing is very underrated and sometimes very overrated. Now, how do I mean by that? You need to write to express yourself in general. So I can say, or let me say that everybody is a writer, but then you need to do it very well. It's just like you saying everybody can sing, but are you a good singer? Can you write your own songs? Can you sing them well, even when they are not your own songs? Yes, so that's what basically writing is all about. So as I said, if you want to learn more, click on the learn more button, inbox me, or check in my bio link. And yeah, we wrapped up the meeting. I went out to Chicken Republic. Everybody knows this restaurant, to get something little to eat. I just bought chicken and ice cream. And yeah, this is me at my second event. After the meeting, I had an event for that day. These are a group of ladies who are on a workshop to be feminist. The event had to do with feminism, feminist movement, and the female voice, female power in Nigeria. And it was very enlightening. As journalists or as writers, you also learn on the job. And here's me saying a bye to Mr. Hakan, who has treated me nicely. And yeah, I had a fabulous day that day, and hopefully I would love to do a sit down video one of these days to make sure that I teach one or two things. Don't forget to follow my page. Bye.